when you want to start developing using MIT App Inventor, then you will have to go to this website. Okay, I hope all of you know. Okay, this is the website name. Okay, MIT. Let me type again. Let's suppose start from very beginning. Google.com first, and here MIT App Inventor. Okay, MIT App Inventor. When you type this, you will get this website. Okay, here you can create app. Okay, when you click the create app, it will ask for you to log in. You see, it didn't ask me to log in because actually just a few seconds ago, I was already logged in. So it will ask you to log in, and it needs a Gmail account because it is under Google servers, and Google is collaborating with MIT. And you should know MIT is the world top or second university in US. Okay, so these two organizations are collaborating with each other. So this is why it needs Google email. So when you select it, you can come to this one. So once you come here, okay, and once you get to this page, then we have a different interface. Okay, let me quickly explain what we have here. Here are different components. Okay, let me show you one by one. You see, this one is called palette, the leftmost one. Okay, the leftmost one is palette, and if you look at this one, the first one is written user interface. So it means under this category, there are all tools which are related to user interface. And what is user interface? For those people who are not from IT background, user interface means that the face of the app, the buttons there, the menus there, the color there. So everything which is displayed on the screen and the user see and the user interact with that is called user interface. Okay, so like button we need for user interface, check boxes, date picker, image, okay, label, list view. You see, so many are there. Okay, so all these are part of user interface, and below this you see after that is another category, layout. You see, now the user interface shrink and layout. In the layout, there are several layout tools. Layout means that you want to arrange the item horizontally like this, or you want to arrange the items like this, or you want to arrange the item in a tabular view. So it means simply means how you want to arrange the controls, the buttons, the images. Okay, all these are called controls. How you want to arrange the control on the screen. For this purpose, we use layout control. And after layout is you see is media. Under media is a camcorder. You see which deal with the video and audio and video, and then camera, and then image picker. Okay, and then player, sound recorder, speech recognizer, text to speech, video player. Okay, so all these are other tools that we will talk about it and we will study. After that, another one is drawing. You see, MIT App Inventor is that much comprehensive tool that you can do drawing also, you can do animation also. And then maps. You see, in a map, all all these information like circle, feature collection, lines, string, maps, marker. You see, in a map, we are using different tools. Where you want to go, the destination is highlighted with this marker. So all these tools we can use to design such an app which is used for navigation. And I hope all of you know the navigation, the maps app. So we can do like that type of app. After that is sensors. Sensor is a hardware in a mobile which detect surrounding. So in the surrounding, like light, okay. So light sensor, okay. Immunity sensor. Immunity means that how much water level is there in the water. Okay. Another one, location sensor, GPS. Another one, like accelerometer. If you are moving, okay, if the mobile device is moving, so with what speed it is moving. Okay, for that purpose we use accelerometer. In what direction it is moving, we need compass. Okay, compass will be there. Compass will be there. It will be somewhere. Okay, and a gyroscope, the velocity, the direction. Okay, the velocity in which speed you are going. Okay, light sensor. You see, many sensors are there. Thermometer. Okay, so heat sensor. So you see, actually, it's a very comprehensive tool. So all these sensors we can use. And after that, social media. Okay, social. Contact picker, email picker, phone call, phone number picker. You see, sharing, texting, tweeting. all these can. After that, storage means if you want to store the data permanently like a databases, okay, and most of the systems need databases like cloud db, okay, files you can create a text file, excel file, and store data there. Tinydb is a small database inside mobile, okay. Tiny web db, it is a small database but it is on web based, okay, it is on google server, okay. So all these, after that, connectivity, you see the bluetooth, the serial, the web, okay, activity starter, all these. Lego Mindstorm. You see, I hope you know Lego. Lego is actually a robotic company, okay. They created different small robots, and the robots are programmable. You can program for that. That, for example, the robot you can control, go left, go right, go jump, everything. So mostly in a schools, it is used by the science teachers and by the IT teachers, and they are teaching like computational thinking, problem solving skills. The objective is that, but they are teaching them small programs. So meaning to say, MIT Inventor can be used to control Lego Mindstorm, but for that purpose you need the robot, okay, the hardware. We don't have that, so we cannot touch this. Okay, you see that much detail it can provide. Experimental, you see, in experimental means that it is now in experimental state. It is not fully verified, but Firebase DB. Firebase DB is a real-time database of Google, and nowadays most of the quickest real-time transactions are in FireDB. Like for example, the tweeting, okay, the Facebook, or maybe the Lazada, the Shopee, their databases and the informations are stored in this type of cloud databases. Extension means it is empty. We don't have extension yet. Extension means that private user, third party user created some tools for MIT App Inventor, and that is useful, it is workable, then we can easily download from internet. And here you see import extension. When you click import, then you can choose the file and you can bring that tool here. So we will use all these things. So I was trying to explain to you that in this user interface, in this whole user interface, we have different components. So the first component that I explained to you was the palette. Second is the viewer. The viewer is showing us a blank screen. Let me open a new project, then it will be more clear. Start a new project. Um, Let me just show you label. Okay, I will give a label demo. Very simple at the beginning. You see, this viewer is showing is providing us a blank screen here, okay, and it's in the virtual mobile. So it meaning to say we are feeling and we know that we have this much space. You see this much space you have. So whatever you want to display and whatever you want to design, display here. For example, text box, button, okay, image, icon, whatever. So whatever you want to do, you will drag from the palette to this interface, and in this way it will become the part of your user interface. For example, just to show you, you see, I am dragging button, it is here now. I am dragging checkbox, it is here. Date picker. So you see, in this way you are dragging different things and it become your part of user interface. So whatever you add here, you see the component, you see this one. Under the component, it will be in a hierarchical way, meaning to say the first one is the screen. You see the rest of all things are children of the screen. It means all the tools are inside the screen. Okay, so here you can see whatever is here, and if you want to change any of them, you just select from here, okay, from here, and then you can rename also, you can delete also. Let me show you. For example, this one, you see, I selected here, so it already selected here. If I change selection here, you see here selection changes. If I select here, I can select from here also, I can select from here also. So anyone you select, you can rename that, okay, you can delete that. For example, if I want to rename the checkbox, okay, so for example, if I give my name options, okay, then click okay, so you see its name change. Okay, the last component, not the last, but the next component is the properties. Okay, so whatever tool, whatever control here is selected on the screen, or whatever control is selected in the component, you will get a list of many properties. Okay, these properties are about, you see, like background color. So if you want to change anything background color, you just select. Okay, you just select, and you see the colors are there. So if you want to select from this, so okay, if you want to define your own, click custom, and then from here you can define any color. Okay, otherwise you can google it, color, and you can get the hexadecimal value. Okay, and just copy that value from there and paste here, you will get that color. Still can. So you see, you can make it things enable and disable font weight. So it's quite easy. We will go one by one just to share with you that we have a bunch of properties which can you simply by checking, by writing, or simply apply on the controls. Okay, next component is the you see the name of the project will be displayed here. Okay, you can rename this, and you can say where's this if you want, but this is the name, whatever name you give to your project. After that, uh, if the project may have many screens, okay, like this screen. After that, if someone click the button, the next screen come out, the next screen. So if there are many screens, then it will be displayed here. You see, here is a screen number one. If there is another screen, you see, if I just click add, you see, add screen two. So you see here, now is screen one and screen two. So if I click, you see, this is screen two. If I click screen one, it is screen one. You see, it has several but controls. This one don't have anything. So the list of screens, how many screens are there? It is here. Okay. I remember one thing, that MIT App Inventor, this one that we are using, I think it has some limitation. Not I think, I'm sure it has some limitation, and it can support I think 10 screens only. If you want to go more than this, then MIT App Inventor cannot support. But I have solution for that. There is another version of the same MIT App Inventor which can support infinite, many. So the only difference is that this MIT App Inventor is now hosted. I think yeah, this one is hosted on Google server, and Google provide limited data, limited space to them. This is why they have limitation. The other one is hosted, I think, in Amazon or somewhere else. So that one is infinite. So I will share with you also that one also. Don't worry. If I forgot later on, let you should remind me. Okay, Bet. So your internet is not okay. Bet is texting that she's there, but I don't know the Bet. Let me see. Continue. Okay, so screens, number of screens will be here. The next one, the next button is add a screen and remove a screen and publish to gallery. Gallery is an online repository. Repository means that I can share my coding, you can share, someone else can share. Okay, so if you click this one, you see this code will start. Is it? It will start sharing there. Okay, so that is an online MIT repository that people share information, knowledge, tutorial with each other. So if you have a good tutorial and you want to share with this app community, then you can publish to the gallery. Okay, next one. You see here on the right, most right, these are the buttons that we will use too much. One is called designer, one is called block. So you see, this is the designer interface because it is selected now. You see, designer means that we are designing here, we are changing color, okay? Changing color, anything, property, whatever we want, we are designing here. So this is the designing interface, okay? After that, once we design, then to provide the logic, the functionality. For example, this is a button. So if I click it, what should happen? So now if I click, nothing is happening. Okay. So how it will become a real application and how it will do a real functionality, for that purpose, we will go to the block section. And in the block section, here, you see, whatever we have, you see, we have only two components. You see, one is a button, text for button. This is a date picker. Button and text. We have only two things. So if you go there, you will have on the screen two, and you have only two things. Okay. So these if you select, click anyone, you see these are the logic. Okay, that you can get. For example, when someone click select a date from the date picker, then what should happen? I will teach you this thing one by one. Don't worry. I just want to show you that this black is the logic, and here will be the components that you have designed, and the rest, this you see, the procedure, the variable, the colors, the dictionary, these are built in. Built in means that this will be part of every project, and this will be available to everyone. And here are the user one. Whatever you design, it will be only here. So this is another part of the user interface. Next one is, if you see here, the projects. So in the project list, you see these are many options. If you click my projects, then you will get all the lists that you have. I have these all lists. Okay. In your case, it may be empty. So when you click that one, you see you can create a new project. I'm so sorry. Wait. Let's continue again. So when you click the My Project, you will get all these lists. So here you can select any one of the project that you want to open, or you can start a new project, or view a trash, meaning to say any project that you have deleted, it will be in a trash. So you can view from there, log into gallery. You see that is that gallery that I already told you, and publish to gallery. So you can go to that one from here also. The next important component is this one. This one I will select the same. Okay, from the project list, I just selected my the same project. Okay, the next important menu that we will use the most, we will use this one too much, we will use the designer too much, we will use the block too much. Every time we will use Adi and the properties and the interfaces. Okay, the next one is you see connect. So it means that now whatever we design, okay, whatever we design, now connect this to a mobile. See the output. So how to see the output? There are 4 different ways. Number one, AI companion. Number two, emulator. Number three, USB. And number fourth one is like this, that if you are using Chromebook, okay, I will explain to you from in detail. Chromebook is iPad and computer and laptops which which is using Chrome operating system. You know, we have Windows, we have Mac operating system, and we have Linux. Okay, similarly, there is a Chrome operating system also. So if you have a Chromebook, then in that case, when you open the MIT App Inventor, at that time, that one directly understands the coding, because that is a Chromebook. Okay, and all these things are from Google. So that one is quite easy. But I think here in Malaysia, and the Chromebook is very rare. I don't think so that many people have. Yeah. So we will go through these 4 ways. These 3 are like a refresh companion, a reset companion, and hard reset. This is about that if there is resetting the connection. Don't worry about this. This is just, I think it's quite clear. Now the first one, and what is AI companion and how I can see the output of my project using AI companion. So if you remember, I have told you that if you go to Google Play Store, okay, if you go to a Play Store, in a Play Store you will find AI in a Play Store. If you search for let me show you through my recording again. Okay, so we were discussing AI companion. Okay, that what is AI companion? So to get the AI companion, you will have to go to Google Play Store. For example, if you see here, okay, here if you see where is the Google Play Store? Oh my gosh, not this one. Play Store. In a Play Store, if you search MIT, you see MIT AI2. You see here AI2 companion. So you will install this one. So once you install this, you will get this app. You see, I have already installed. So this is MIT app companion and mobile. Then now you see the first option. If you want to use AI companion, what is the condition for this? The condition for this is that your mobile, you see this one, your mobile and your computer both must connect with the same internet, maybe through Wi-Fi or maybe through wired one. So my computer is connected through wired internet, but from here I shared, you see, I shared the computer internet to my mobile, and now my mobile is connected. So they are using same internet. So now is easy that the computer can send apps to mobile and mobile can send apps to computer because they are using same internet. So if you click AI companion here, this is the first way to see the output of your computer, output of your app. So AI companion. So you see here, if I click here, scan QR code. Okay, I'm clicking this one. So you see now, if you see here, it will come. Yeah, you see, it is transferring now to my mobile, and you can see, the same thing transfer to my mobile. And now if I click, if I, if I check this one, you see the date picker, it can work, it can change using this one, all these things, you see, okay. So I can see its output and the real mobile, okay. Hopefully you can see like this also, and I'm sharing with you. So this is the first, easiest and recommended way that you can see the output of your project app or your mobile. Okay, that the second component or second way what to say, how to connect or how to see the output of your mobile is emulator. So you see the emulator I cannot connect, I cannot click. Why? Because my project is already connected by using AI companion. So one way is, you can see to my screen, and it is here also. So it is already connected. So I cannot connect another one. Even I cannot connect this one until I stop this one, until I stop the connection. So there are two ways. You can refresh companion, okay, but a refresh companion will just refresh the same thing. And another way that you can say a reset connection. So when you reset connection, you see it is gone. You see my screen is now like this. It is gone already. So now you have another option to do. You see the emulator one. So what is emulator? Emulator is a software, which will give us a virtual mobile. It gives us a virtual mobile like this, which is displayed on the screen. Okay, so virtually I mean that it is not a hardware. Okay, virtually we can see the output on on a virtual device using software. So meaning to say, this is such a tool which is not hardware and only software, and can show us. And actually it is this one. If I have, you see, okay, let me show you how to get this and how to run it, all those things. Uh, but not the point that it is software, it is not hardware. So anything related to hardware, we cannot check. For example, camera is hardware, sensor is a hardware. Okay, so you cannot check the sensors. Okay, the rest of stuff, maybe the computer one, like a speaker, mic. So anything related to hardware, maybe the emulator have limitations of that. There will be many limitations of that, but still it is another way, and quite good option if you don't have the Wi-Fi option. So how to get this software? Let me show you that. Let's go to MIT App Inventor. Okay, and then go to this one, to the get started or beginner tutorials. No, not beginner tutorials. Let's go to get started. Yeah, here you see in my slide also, I just screenshot and I put the same thing here. So you see here, setup instructions. That first of all, when you are setting up your environment, so how to do. So click this one. Once you click, you see you will get four options. I told you four options. The first option was about the Wi-Fi, and you see they recommended this one also, that this is the best way. Second one is a Chromebook. Okay, we don't have that one. We will not touch that because we don't. I think nobody have Chromebook. Hello guys, any one of you have Chromebook? Hello, hello.
No.
Yeah. Okay, so I think it's not common yet. Okay, third option is the emulator. Okay, so how to do emulator? Let's click the instructions. When you click this instruction, you will get these options, that the software you want for Mac OS or for Windows or for Linux. So we want for Windows, anyone who want for Mac, so you can click that one. So for Windows, you click this, and then From here, you will install the downloader, the installer. You see, if I click, I don't know. There is some issue, I think, in this one, or maybe you check it. It will download, and once download, then you install. Just select next, next, next. It is quite easy. Or if you want to, you want me to show you. You see, it is this software. Okay, this software. If I double click, okay, I have downloaded from the same place. Okay, so you see, then next, 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 you just simply install. I'm canceling, okay, because I have already installed. So once you install this, then what you will do, you will get an icon like this. Hopefully you will get, you see, AI starter. It is called AI starter. If you cannot find, search your run menu, AI starter. You will get here. Click from here. Once you click, then it will open like this. Okay. So once it open like this, then let it running in the background. Never close this black command window. I am repeating again. Never close it. If you close it, emulator will not work. Okay. So let it run in the background and then come uh, to your project again. Now again, you see, connect. Then this I'm using emulator. So when I click that one, you see it's starting the Android emulator now. So it will start, you see, come out here. It's, you see, it's like a mobile, but it is a software. Okay. Okay. So let it run. At the beginning, use once, but at the very first time when you are installing this or you are running this, you see, it will show you these problems. Okay. Yeah. You see, it will run like this, and once it is running, then you will get this message at the very beginning. You see here that your companion app is out of date, and click OK to update. You will get this message. Once you click this OK, you will get this message, and this one will change. You see, here is already there. This one will change to this the rightmost screen. Later on I will share with you the notes, don't worry. So here you will click OK, and this will update the software. What does it mean actually? It means that the software that we downloaded from MIT website, that was older version, and the Google server has a new version. So the system detected, and now we want to get the new version. So you will click this one, and once you click it, you will get this message that okay, once the updates start and the updates complete, then note this point. You see, note this point very clearly. Then you will click done. You will choose done. Never click. Don't click. Don't click open. So it is where it is in the next screen. You see, when you click OK, the installation will start, and it will be like this. You see, install, yes, okay, installation will start. So when installation start, then you will click done. You will not click open. You see, this is the message here. You will click done, not open. So after that, everything will done again, and then you see, you will select emulator, and once you select emulator, then it will start like this. Okay, and once start like this, then you see here the whatever application you have, actually that application is now, you see, in the virtual mobile. Okay, so this virtual mobile, if you see, if I click, you see all the functionality is there. Okay, except the hardware, meaning to say it is a soft version of mobile. It is not a hardware. It doesn't have a real camera, calling facility, and so on. It can call actually, but not in that way. So you see that everything is almost like the same Android mobile. You see, if you click, you see all the things are there, and actually it have most of the the facility. You see whatever basically, you see, this is also basically is the MIT AI companion. You see this one, that is already installed there. If you see the same thing, that it is already embedded in this software also. So this is the second way to see the output of your project. Third way, fourth way, okay, is USB. USB means that you will have a real USB. Let me show. All of you know what is a USB. This is a USB, so you need to have original, not pirated one, not China one. Okay, original USB. And once you connect the original USB, let me try my one. I hope I can. Okay, you will connect your mobile through original USB, and once you connect, at the beginning, maybe it will ask you You see this message, allow. Yes, you select allow, always allow. I think you check always allow, then will be good. Uh, Let me minimize this. Okay, now if I reset my companion because it is already displayed on the emulator, so the emulator already closed it. You see, just only this black screen is there. And not the point. If this black screen is not open, let me show you quickly. If I close this, you see, if I close this and I click emulator, you see, it cannot start. It will try, but you see, unable to retrieve the version of AI. You see, now it cannot start. You see, now it's telling us launch the AI starter program first on your computer and then try again. So very suitable message. Yes. Okay. So let's start AI starter. You see this one. So when this start, this is the black screen. You see, it will be working in the background, and now it is working in the background. Now this time it can run. It can start. You see, it started already. Okay, just to show you that it working like that. So let's cancel it. Now come to USB. Let's see that it can detect my mobile or not. Okay, one thing more. I am telling you, when we were installing. Okay, I think that was I remember another class. Okay, for this USB to work properly, you will go to Google. Yeah, developer.google.com. Okay, and there you will look for USB drivers. So or maybe Google USB drivers. You just search in Google, and once you get the link developer.google.com, there in that link you will select your category. For example, your mobile is Samsung, then Samsung category, Oppo, and so on. Okay, so select your category and then go to your that category, and there is a link for drivers. You will download the drivers and you will install. So once you have a proper USB drivers, then your computer and mobile can connect through a USB. So let me try that my one can or cannot. You see, connecting AI2 doesn't see your device. Make sure the cable is plugged in and the drivers are correct. Yeah, I have checked in other way. So there is some issue even in my one also. Even though my cable is original, but I know and I want to share with you also that this USB option has many issues. Sometimes the cable is not correct, or sometimes the cable is not original, even though they are selling with the name of original, but it is actually not original. Sometimes the proper drivers are not installed, and another way, this is not a recommended one also, because in this way whatever you want to test, actually that app will install on your mobile. Okay, and one thing more, if you want to use this one to directly install, you must change your mobile to developer mode. And I hope you still remember, we have studied in previous class that how to convert or how to enable your mobile for developer mode. The option, the process was like this. I'm quickly repeating once again, that you will go to setting, and then about this mobile, and there you will find the build number of the phone, and you will tap the build number. In different mobiles it is at different locations, so just search for build number and you will get, and then tap 7 times. When you tap 1 2 3, you will get a message that you are going to convert for developer mode. And once you get to developer mode, then you will you will get the option of USB debugging, and then your computer can connect to your mobile through USB. And there should be unknown allow unknown source. There is one another option, meaning to say every mobile, from security reason, don't allow any software to be installed on the mobile. They only allow the software which is properly downloaded from Google Play Store. But this one is not from Google Play Store. You have designed, so the mobile cannot trust on that. So this is why there is another option, uh, allow unknown source. Okay, so when you tick that one, then the mobile will accept this software. So the conclusion is that these are 4 different ways to see the output of your project, but the best one is AI companion. Second way is AI emulator. If let's suppose all these you cannot see and you cannot do, okay, or maybe you want to share with someone else, with your friends, and you want to maybe even share with someone with other colleagues or group members, then you go to build menu and you see here app provide QR code. Okay, so this, when you click it, it will compile and then it will provide a QR code. So then anyone who scan that QR code on any mobile, then the mobile will be allowed to download from MIT server the same app. So you see, this is another way that we can download. It is in a progress. Let me show you. Okay. Takes a bit time because it's creating APK. You see, building APK. It's completely building the APK, and once built, then it will show us the QR code. You see, QR code is available now. Now you can take picture of this, okay, and send to anyone. even you can see the screen. You see, all of you try and scan. And how to scan? You should have some scanner. Even nowadays, Android camera has a scanner. Just use normal camera. When you use the normal camera, you will get the message, okay. And I hope you can see. You see, I got the option that you want to download this app. Can you see my screen? Okay, good. So you see, if I use normal camera and scan this, you see, I'm scanning this. You see, I got a message that you want to download from here. If I click yes, okay, then you see, you see, get a message that the APK, and the project name is the same. You see, label demo.apk. So you will download this inside mobile, and let me show you just simply. Okay, so you see, it is downloaded already. Open it, and you see, once it open, it will ask for the option. And this also need that you must be converted to developer mode, and you must on the allow unknown source. If you don't allow that one, then you cannot. You see, already installed, and if I click open, you see the same project is there. So this is a fifth way to connect some mobile. So let me close this. Let me. I don't want. You see, this is the drawback, that if you check everything on real mobile, it will be installed there, and it will use a lot of memory. Okay, so this done. Next one, that you see, save the APK to my computer. If someone cannot scan it, then you see the same process. When you click this one, it will do the same compiling. It will create the APK, and once the APK completed, it will be automatically downloaded, and it will be in the download folder, or maybe any path that you have selected for, but in the download folder. And after that, once you get in a computer, then you can upload to Google Drive. You can send by email. You can, so wherever you want to send, and from there maybe you can connect through USB, and you can get the app. You see, there are many ways you can upload to your Dropbox, and from the Dropbox you can download through mobile and get it. So there are many ways later on to transfer this app to your mobile. And once transfer, then just install it and run it. So this will be the sixth way to install your project on your mobile. So we learned actually 6 different ways to see the output of our project. I hope it is clear. Should I cancel this? There is no cancel on this, huh? After that, okay, I can't click anything. Let me, okay, you see, it's done. Once the compilation done, then you will see installation will start automatically. I hope I will get. You see, then start. You see, the APK downloaded automatically, and I can see here label demo APK, and later on I can transfer this to mobile by any means. You know better than me how to transfer, and then you can install. So this is another method build. The setting is just simple: disable project auto load. When, meaning to say, when we are opening at the beginning, then the latest project is automatically loaded. So you can disable that one. The next option, you see, enable open dyslexia. Open dyslexic. You know that there is one disease, the dyslexia disease. Dyslexic are such kids that they can't read. They have readability problem. They have visual issue. They have understanding and reading and learning and spelling issue. So for that purpose, actually, open dyslexia is an association that they have designed specific fonts. It's based on research that they researched on many kids, and they realize that, oh, how they can read better. So on that way, they design special fonts. So if you see, if I click this one, then the fonts will change to dyslexic friendly font. You see, everything changed to dyslexic friendly. Now the dyslexic kids can better read the code. Okay, so this is, you can change from setting. So you see, it's a great job, really. Really, we should thanks to MIT that even though they're taking care of the disabled kids also. So I will disable this once again. We will come back to our original font. Okay, so this is that one, and after that, help. And help is about library, tutorial, and all those. Right? You see, my projects I can do from here also. View, trash, guide, report, and issue. All this English. I think it is quite clear. I almost cover the user interface and the installation process. I hope it is clear. If any issue, please let me know and we can discuss.